So in Clarendon Avenue, at the top of town, is the Forget Me Not Café. And I'm sat inside here today with one of the founders, Fran Scott, who's going to tell us all about what goes on here. Welcome to Life in Lem, Fran.
Good morning. Thank you for coming in today.
Oh, my pleasure. So let's start at the beginning then. What is the Forget Me Not Café?
Well, the Forget Me Not Café, it's a cafe where everyone's welcome. I like to think it's somewhere where everyone is known to us, or if they're new people coming in, they feel that welcome when they come, like they're coming home. It's a safe space, it's a warm space, and we offer home-cooked food.
Lovely. And so you're pretty much bang opposite the Shell petrol station, if anyone's wondering where you are. You're just on the corner. And you're operating cafe, as you say, food, drinks. It's a lovely, pleasant space, lovely and bright in here. And you also have a sort of a mission as well, don't you?
Yes, we're trying to help get rid of isolation. We like to have all sorts of groups come here. We hold different evenings here for in conjunction with other charities. We have a group of autistic adults that come here so that they can meet other people. They can sit and talk about things that are important to them. It's a bit more of a quieter place than going to the pub, and they feel at home when they come here. We have a craft group that meets on a Wednesday. They're here from 11 till 12:30. We did have a knit and natter, and we're trying to revive the knit and natter group for the winter. We have a Lego group on a Saturday morning from 11 till 1, and that's open to everybody, young or old. So we have different groups going on, and we also have the space here that if anyone wants to start a group, we're quite happy to facilitate it. So
lovely. So it's sort of a community hub as well as a cafe. Yeah. And Forget Me Not Cafe, why have you called it that?
Well, there are other Forget Me Not cafes in the country, and they are associated more with Alzheimer's. But we've opened this up as an independent, and it's just a name that came to mind, and I didn't realise at the time that there were other ones. So, but it's stuck, and people like it, so we've stuck with that name.
With a name like Forget Me Not, it's difficult to forget, isn't it? So you can see that. So although it's associated as a term with Alzheimer's, clearly that's I guess one of the subjects that's close to your heart, but not limited to that. All of these different other groups and activities.
That's right. So it's open to everybody. So it can be learning disabilities. The doors are wide enough. We've got ramps. So if someone's in a wheelchair, we've got access for them. They can come in and join in. We just want everyone to feel like a big family. So everybody's included in everything.
And what inspired you to open a cafe?
Because my husband and I have been in care now for over 20 years, and we've looked after people in their own homes. And one of the biggest things when we've done reviews or taken on new customers is that what is there to do? Where can I take my mum? Where can I go where I won't get looked at, or I can just be myself? And this is what the cafe is all about. You know, if someone wants to come in here with their parent that might have dementia or some sort of physical disability, they can be themselves. They don't have to sit there and sit still. If they're going to shout, or they want to get up and walk about, or they want to, help, we're here. So that's how it is. So
it really arose out of a need you were very much aware of as part of your own care business that you operated.
Yes, it was feedback that we have from our service users that we decided when we took on this building that this ground floor would be ideal for hosting a community hub. And the only drawback we found was the stairs, the steps coming in and the steps to the side. But we've overcome that by getting portable ramps. So though the ramps aren't visible, there is a sign that says ramp available. And it's small enough. We never get more than about 21 people in here. So it's not like a big commercial cafe where you get a lot and you can't hear. The sound is very muffled in here. We've designed it so that the sound gets absorbed. And it's not a loud place for people when they come in.
Yeah, and I was going to say about 20 people capacity in here. There's probably about 7 or 8 tables, isn't there, in two little rooms, and it's all very brightly decorated. Lots of stuff on the walls as well. Bunting, very festive.
We're ready to celebrate, exactly.
And lots of windows as well. Yes. So it's a lovely, although it's a bit of a grey day today, it's a lovely bright space inside, isn't it? So it does lift the spirits a bit. Now, one of my friends that said, "Oh yes, go and speak to Fran and Steve at Forget Me Not." I said, "It's the best coffee in town there." That's what she said sets it apart for her. What, from your point of view, sets Forget Me Not Cafe apart from all the other places? That, Leamington's full of coffee shops, isn't it? And cafes.
And I think here at Forget Me Not, as soon as somebody puts their foot through the door, somebody will say, "Hello, how are you? Come on in. Are you sitting down? Are you takeaway?" There is a conversation struck up right from the minute, and I think it's said in such a way by the staff that it makes people feel that, oh, they remember me or they know me. So it is that sort of homely feeling that we try to generate when people come in.
And you mentioned the staff there, Fran, and one of the things we talked about already was the fact that as part of your staffing plan, you actually offer opportunities for people to volunteer, build experience, do their DFE, stuff like that. So there's quite an opportunity for people to get involved, helping out here.
We do. We love having volunteers, and it can be somebody that's elderly, or it's a young person that comes and wants to do an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours a week. And so if you do want a volunteering opportunity, it's here. We welcome D.A.V. students. They come and do their volunteer hours here. And we also have had over the past is people with a learning disability that perhaps wants to get back into work or have access to work, and then we will show them in the kitchen. I've got a trained chef in the kitchen, Jackie. She makes all the homemade cakes and food, and she's absolutely exceptional, and she is happy to take people on a one-to-one basis and goes through health and safety, food hygiene with them in the kitchen, and then the same out how customer service, what is good customer service, and it gives them, if they want to then progress from us into a paid role with another company. But it gives them the experience they're looking for. Brilliant training opportunity for someone wanting to experience the hospitality industry, I guess, and get their first steps in it. That's right.
So how long have you been running Forget Me Not Café now?
We've been here over 3 years now. It's flown by, to be honest. But yes, we've been here for 3 years, and hopefully for as long as the lease runs for. So.
And you clearly enjoy being part of the scene here, Fran, and run the operation. What do you like about running the cafe?
I like to see people enjoy their food. I like seeing people come through the door. People sometimes they've come on their own, they feel very lonely, and they come in and they meet new friends. They join our groups that we have going, or even take on a volunteering role. So it's nice to think that people, once they step through the door, there is more we can offer them for companionship and end isolation, which is so common in all towns, especially, not just Leamington.
I imagine people coming in here, they've probably made, lasting friendships with other people that are in the cafe.
They have, that's right. And, my mum comes up to visit from Sussex, and she has got Lewy body dementia, and she has made so many friends up here, and people know her by name, and she loves coming here. And she did used to help in the kitchen washing up and that, but she can't now, so she just normally sits. But does it matter? She's seeing people, she's integrating with people. So yes, and that's the sort of atmosphere we try and promote here.
So I'm sat here with one of your delicious cups of coffee in front of me, and it is very, very tasty. Are there any particular dishes or drinks that are like your speciality, or any that are like the most popular that get ordered?
I think what we do have is Jackie, our chef, who will constantly tell you she's not a pastry chef, but she is exceptional at making cakes, makes probably the best cheesecakes that I've ever tasted in Leamington. They're all homemade. She makes very good Victoria sandwiches, which are light and fluffy, and she will vary them from lemon to strawberry to all homemade here. And our English breakfast that we do a small and a large English breakfast, and I mean, for a small breakfast at £7, I don't think you can get one as cheap as that in Leamington. So our basic food that we do is welcomed by the customers.
So there's an awful lot going on here on like a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, Fran, but is there stuff up and coming that's particularly notable events that you're participating in?
Yes, we are this year for the first time. We're going to be part of the Turn Leamington Pink, and then going towards Christmas. In December, we normally have an Elf for Yourself Day, which is again for dementia, where we raise money and I try and get the staff to dress up as elves, but it's not always welcomed by them. So they're the two things this year that we've got coming up. We try and support local charities. We have fundraising events, raffles, tombolas. We'll make cupcakes, and all the money from those cupcakes will go towards a charity. So we support a wide range of charities, whether it be for cancer, Alzheimer's, dementia. We've supported a charity that was raising money for ballet equipment for underprivileged children. So we are open to any local charity that wants a little bit of a financial boost.
So you got a queue outside your door now.
Yes.
But yes, genuine offer there. If there are local charities that need a little bit of extra help, then you're up for helping them.
We are. That's right. That's right. And we are, as I said, but it's a community space. It's always open. We don't charge for people to use our space. We just ask if they would buy some food and a drink when they're having their meetings. But yeah, so the space is available here if anyone would like to use it.
And if someone's interested in coming along, having a sit down, maybe have a bit of breakfast on that, what's your opening hours?
We open generally Monday to Friday. We open from just after 9 till 4 o'clock. And on a Saturday we're open from just after 9 till 1 o'clock. So they're the opening hours. We aren't open on a Sunday yet because I haven't got enough volunteers to man the cafe, but should I have more volunteers, it would be nice that we could offer this service to people 7 days a week.
Hint, hint.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Well, Fran, thank you so much for inviting me to come and sit with you this morning. It's a lovely space. It's really warm, friendly. As I mentioned earlier, the coffee's brilliant and the food, as Fran says, people keep coming back for. Wish you continued success in serving the community.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in and just putting us on the roadmap. That's brilliant. Thank you.
My pleasure.